Welcome to the new Let's Talk About Washroom Corner Shelf. A cluttered washroom can be more than just an eyesore, it can also be a source of stress and frustration. When we can't find what we need or don't have a place to put things away, it can make getting ready in the morning or winding down before bed a less enjoyable experience. And in small washrooms, it can be especially challenging to find storage solutions that don't take up valuable floor space. That's where a washroom corner shelf comes in. By installing a corner shelf, you can make the most of an often underutilized space and add extra storage for your toiletries, towels, and other essentials. A corner shelf can also serve as a display area for decorative items or plants, bringing a touch of personality to your washroom. And with the right shelf, you can even make a small washroom feel larger and more open. In short, a washroom corner shelf can help you declutter and organize your space, making it a more pleasant and functional place to be. One of the biggest benefits of a washroom corner shelf is the extra storage space it provides. Instead of letting your toiletries and towels take over the counter or sit in a cluttered pile on the floor, you can use a corner shelf to keep them organized and easily accessible. This can be especially helpful in small washrooms where space is at a premium. In addition to providing practical storage, a corner shelf can also be used to display decorative items such as scented candles, soaps, or small plants. This can add a touch of personality to your washroom and make it feel more like a spa-like retreat. Finally, a corner shelf can help to make a small washroom feel larger and more open by drawing the eye upwards and creating the illusion of more space. This can be especially effective if you choose a shelf that is transparent or has an open design, as it will allow light to pass through and make the space feel brighter and more spacious. When it comes to choosing a washroom corner shelf, there are many different materials to consider. Each has its own unique look and feel, so you can choose the one that best fits your personal style and needs. Glass shelves are a popular choice for their sleek and modern look. They can help to make a washroom feel more upscale and sophisticated, and they are also easy to clean, making them a practical choice for a wet area. Wood shelves can add warmth and natural charm to a washroom. They can be stained or painted to match your decor, and can range from rustic to traditional in style. Just be aware that wood is more prone to warping or discoloration in a damp environment, so it may require more maintenance than other materials. Metal shelves are a durable and industrial choice that can add a contemporary touch to a washroom. They are resistant to moisture and can be a good option for heavy items, but they may not be as visually appealing as other materials. No matter which material you choose, make sure to consider the weight and size of the items you will be storing on the shelf, as well as the overall style and decor of your washroom. Installing a washroom corner shelf is a relatively simple DIY project that most people can do on their own with a few basic tools. However, it's important to follow a few key tips to ensure a successful installation. First, measure the space where you plan to install the shelf. This will help you determine the size and shape of shelf you need, as well as ensure that it will fit in the space. It's a good idea to measure twice to avoid any surprises when you get your shelf home. Next, consider the weight and size of the items you will be storing on the shelf. If you plan to store heavy items or a lot of items, you'll need a sturdier shelf that can support the weight. Similarly, if you have large items, you'll need a shelf with enough space to accommodate them. Once you have your shelf and are ready to install it, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Different types of shelves may have different installation requirements, so it's important to pay attention to the details. Finally, it's a good idea to use anchors or screws to secure the shelf to the wall, especially if you are installing it in a wet area like a washroom. This will help to ensure that the shelf stays in place and doesn't come loose over time. By following these tips, you can install your washroom corner shelf with confidence and enjoy the benefits of an organized and stylish space. A washroom corner shelf is a simple and effective way to add extra storage and style to your space. Whether you opt for a glass, wood, or metal shelf, there is a material and design to suit every decor and need. By properly installing your shelf and using it to store and display your essentials, you can help to declutter and organize your washroom, making it a more pleasant and functional place to be. So if you're looking for a way to add storage and style to your washroom, Consider installing a corner shelf, you'll be glad you did.